Jeff from Team Armor-Dilloz. I'd like to do some upgrades on these boards, so I'm thinking a full flight fin setup on this one and a goat tire on this one. I'm glad that's done. Alright, there's one more thing we need to do. We need to add Armor-Dilloz. Okay, now we're done. On this vest from Atlo Shop, I have the full flight fin setup with the extenders for that wide stance that I like. I have the gripples on both front and back foot pads with a cush high on the back. I have the SS11 tire from Burris. I am super excited to play on this thing a lot more now that I've got the control that I really want. On this GT over here, I have the long-awaited goat tire. I am so excited to get on this thing. There are so many people that have been saying some awesome things. We waited a little bit long to get it, but it is here out in the wild, and I can't wait to ride them both.
Several months later.
Okay, so I absolutely love riding this VESC. XR platform really is one of the most fun things to play with. The ability to tune the board to however you want to ride it, the ability to digitally tilt the thing for whatever rails you want. It is fast. It's got an 84 volt battery in it, so I don't have to worry about any stability. I've got some flight fins on it. I've got a cushion in the back. I mean, this is my playboard. This is when I want to do things that I know I'm going to be pushing limits. I'll take this out. I can fly up hills with this thing, no problem. And what I like is that it doesn't feel quite like a tank. It's light enough where I can really just zip through things. It's nimble enough. If I want to go on like a grocery run or something and still have some fun with it, I'll bring this thing because it's much easier to put in a shopping cart. As far as tires go, when you're wanting something treaded, I think flight fins, I mean, they really knocked it out of the park with the GOAT. I have nothing negative to say about it at all. It is, by all means, my favorite treaded tire on the market as of yet. I love riding this GT on group rides. It is kind of my go-to, mainly because like I don't like bringing a separate charger on certain rides, and everybody's going to have a GT charger. And the range on it is also pretty awesome. It's got all the power that I would really want on something like a group ride. I'm not going to be flying up and down trails on group rides, at least in Miami. So that's one of the reasons that I really love it for that. It's got WTFs on it. It's got those hex pads on the front and the back, which I like a lot. And the gripples, of course, the cush. I've got a platy on the front. And I got nothing negative to say about it. And of course, we have the GTS. So, for the first time ever, I think, Future Motion created a product that, like, right out of the box it's pretty good to go. I mean, I will say that the 5-inch hub from the Float Life is perfection. It is like a whole nother ride. And as usual, I have my flight fins on here. I'm excited for the new flight fins. I have those on order. But for the most part, this board is just so powerful. I can't say enough good things about it. The fact that I can go 25 miles an hour, like, look at this. I'm going 25 right now, not even worried. I mean, that should say enough. It's just so good. It's got whatever power you need it to. The stability is there. I love this board. It's just really fast.